Hello, Boilers. I'm Jared Borum.
And I'm Ashley McCord.
And welcome to the 4th edition of Double Vision.
Juniors, we hope your PSAT went well, and everyone else, we hope you had a great day off.
And now let's bring it on over to Angelica and Lindsay with BE News.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Angelica.
And this is BE News. I got the chance to sit down with Mrs. Cohagen to talk about behind the scenes of the set painters.
Well, I'm Miss Cohagen, and I paint the sets for Mr. Morgan's musicals here and his plays. It's part of taking the director's vision for the show and translating it to kind of what he's picturing on stage. My father directs theater at Olivet, so I have some experience growing up kind of watching him, and I went to school here and was involved in a play and stage managed a lot, and I really like the behind the scenes aspect of theater. I think it's fun to help be a part of the behind the scenes magic that creates the illusion of the story on stage. I think it is fun to be a part of what brings it to life rather than kind of performing out there. I love painting for Mr. Morgan because he knows how to direct not only the people on stage, but also the people behind the scenes, the construction, me, the choreographers, in a way that tells us what he wants, but also relies on the talent that he knows we have to kind of put those things together to bring together the best performance possible.
Thanks, Ms. Cohagen. As you all know, there are many students that attend BBCHS. With many students comes many interests. We sat down with Deontay and Brandon to see what their interest outside of school is.
Hi, my name is Deontay Marshall, and I enjoy to write poems and lyrics.
And my name is Brandon Sipple, and I enjoy producing music.
I was always into slam poetry my whole entire life, and one day after a basketball practice, my dad took me to the Feed in Kankakee, and I watched the open mic poetry session, and I was surprised at all the artistic ability in this area. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was, so ever since that day I started writing, and I haven't stopped.
I got into music production through him. I went into his basement one day, into his dad's studio, and instantly just fell in love with it, and ever since. I've been doing it for like 5 months now. Yeah, most of the time it's like I do what I do on my own and he does what he does. And certain days we'll come together, bounce ideas off each other, maybe meet with some other people, and see what we can get.
He'll come over whenever we're both free, and we'll just start bouncing ideas off of each other. He'll make a beat, and I'll tell him how I feel about it because I listen to a lot of music, so my opinions help. So he'll basically do what he wants, and I'll do what I want, and we'll find the way to put it together as best as we can. Yeah. So some rappers don't really go deep into their lyrics, but some do, so it just depends on your style of writing because rap is rhythm and poetry. I write poems because I think a lot, and there's a lot of things that I would personally like to change, so every time I write, it's something that I think should happen or something people need to hear, so it's for my voice to be heard in a way people would probably take more seriously, because if I'm just talking, people don't tend to take it as seriously as if it's in a poem form for some reason, and that's just what I've come to discover.
I produce music because I like having it affect people and make them feel some type of way. I mean, I have a few people that like my music, but that just makes it even more worth the while.
That's all we have for you today, Boiler.
Now back to Ashley and Jared.
Thanks, Angelica and Lindsay.
The fall games have yet again been rescheduled. They will now take place all day today. Go to the turf to support your buddies.
The soundcheck meeting will be this Monday, October 16th at 305 and West 229.
Juniors and seniors interested in college visits, please sign up in advance in the counseling office. The list of colleges participating in this event will be shown to you right now. Again, all college visits will be taking place in the counseling office at 9:45 a.m.
Now let's send it over to Ryan and the birthday girl for BSN.
Ryan Fravel.
And I'm Cameron Riddell.
And welcome back to BSN.
The volleyball team went 5-0 at the Moline Invitational 2 weeks ago. They had their senior night Tuesday. Cheer and dance both have their senior nights tonight. Make sure you come out and support them.
Football has their senior night game against Thornridge tonight. Come out and support your football team as they don the red, white, and black for the last time. Soccer went 1-2 at the Iowa Tourney. They made it to the finals after playing some of the toughest teams in the country. The soccer team played their senior night game last Thursday against Stag.
To honor this year's fall sport seniors, here's an inside look of their sport careers at BBCHS.
My favorite memory would be building friendships and playing with all my best friends. Just because we made a lot of memories, and I'll just remember playing football for the rest of my life.
Probably my sophomore year competition season. We had a really strong team and a really strong dance, and we placed well with. And our team was just so close, and even now, 2 years later, we still keep in touch, and it's really great.
Oh, playing with my brothers, Nick and Tony, and just going to Iowa, that was fun. And just sweeping conference last 2 years.
My favorite memory has to be from this year over our past tournament at Moline. It was a 3-hour car ride, jamming with Mallory and Reese. And then I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and I didn't want to tell Reese's mom because I didn't want to have to make her stop. And then I peed my pants in Reese's car.
Probably one of my favorite ones was my sophomore year. It was my first season ever competing, and before we went out, we do a warm-up, obviously, and I was warming up my tumbling, and for some reason, I couldn't hit my standing tumbling pass before I went out, so my coach told me not to do it when we went out, just to do the motions everyone else was doing. But I'm really headstrong, and I didn't want to just stand there while everyone else was doing a standing tumbling pass. So when I got out there, I threw my standing tumbling pass against my coach's wish, and I hit it, and we placed third at that competition, which was just a really great accomplishment for us.
Probably that being a good person comes before football. In the long run, football is just a game, so being a good person really matters.
I've learned definitely how to compromise with my team, getting together in a group and having to come up with all of our music and having to choreograph. We all don't agree, so I've definitely learned how to work as a team and with other people.
Being able to handle like hard situations and being comfortable and being a good team player.
I think the biggest thing I'll take away is just learning to be a leader and learning to work with others, because cheer is a very team-oriented sport. So if one person is not all in, then no one can do their part and no one can get the job done.
I'll just miss playing football in general, just playing with my friends. Football's been a big part of my life for a while, so I'm really going to miss it.
Definitely my team. I've been with all of the seniors since our freshman year, and even during 8th grade year, during the kiddie camp, and I've just made such a great bond with all of my teammates, so definitely my team.
I'm going to miss all the good memories and the friends, my teammates. They're all funny, so yeah.
I'll miss the feeling of being pushed every day at practice and always trying to beat out someone else and making the best volleyball player I can be.
I'm going to miss my teammates and just all the memories we have, especially camps, and doing summer work is my favorite part. I love going to camps and overnight competitions. I'm just going to miss that the most.
They are definitely my biggest supporters. They push us all the time, but they're always there for us, and no matter if we've been on the team since freshman year or they're newcomers this season, they're always there. They're always concerned about how we're doing, and I really appreciate that, especially when I had my 2 knee surgeries. They were constantly checking in on me, making sure that I was okay and getting better and just being the best I can be.
Just thanks for pushing me and making soccer a good time.
I could thank my coach for always believing in us and pushing us to go harder every day, even when we think we can't do it. She always just pushes us even harder, and then it gets done.
I would just like to thank her for always believing in us, even when we go through rough patches with our entire team. She still keeps the most positive attitude she possibly can, and that's just something that I think every team needs. I wish we all had a coach like Coach Cook.
That's all we have for you today, Boilers.
And as always,
I'm Cameron Bedell.
And I'm Ryan Fravel.
And
this has been BSN signing off.
Thanks, Ryan and the birthday girl, Cameron.
There's a letter and sign-up sheet in the main office to sign up for Special Olympics basketball.
And now we bring to you, Boilers.
I guess we're heading on over to a special Friday the 13th segment. Hope you enjoy.
know, I can't believe Jared left this Doc Ock in my house again. And he's really making us come to school to give it to him. Dude's obsessed with it.
Gentlemen.
Oh, thanks, man.
No problem. What, no tip?
So where's Jared even at? I think he said he's in the library or something. That's where we're meeting him. That dude's been a little weird lately.
I don't even know where the library is.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, upstairs to the right. This is the place up here. What does it say? Not an entrance? What's not an entrance? How do we get in?
I can make it an entrance.
Oh, Austin, what? Jared! Hey, what's wrong? Hey, Doc Ock? Doc Ock? Jared, pull us back. Who's back?
Jason! Dude, it's like 5:30. Why am I still here?
This is important, okay?
Not that important.
Ben!
I'm sorry, I was at the good part. I had to say Bella.
Is that Twilight?
No. I would never read Twilight. That's for girls.
That's Eclipse. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Guys, Jason Voorhees.
Jason isn't real.
Yes, he is! He came to me in my dream and said if we do not review Jason X...
Wait, Jason X?
That's the best one.
That's the worst one. It's bad.
But he wants us to review it?
He's gonna watch the review. We have to sell it. Like, we need to be genuine that we loved it, or else we're done.
No
we're
acting
done.
required.
He's gonna come for us.
I actually like it. No acting.
I don't know if I could pretend that it's good.
We have to. The studio's right there. We get in, we film this, we get out.
Can I go home?
Yes, you can go home and eat your steak dinner, okay? Let's do this! Go.
Do we really have to do this?
Yes, we have to. This is for our lives, okay? Take it seriously.
Let's get to it then.
Hi, Boilers. I'm Jared Borum.
I'm Ben Ross.
I'm Austin Gifford.
That's Austin Gifford.
Austin Gifford, if you didn't catch that. Today we are going to be reviewing the 10th installment of the Friday the 13th franchise in honor of Friday the 13th. So,
This one's called
is it the
Jason
10th?
Today's the 10th.
But it's going to be aired on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about the movie. Jason Goes to Space. That's all I can say about it. It's beautiful.
It is, honestly. There's some great special effects. It won the first ever Oscar for visual effects. The great Roger Deakins helmed the lenses. Great cinematographer, some of his best work in Jason X. Honestly, it's just, this is a film that if you haven't seen it already, you need to see this.
Yeah. If you love anything about movies, then
The viewing experience alone it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
You will never watch a film and have so much joy come from watching it. Like you said, I mean, I shed tears.
Yeah. I cried a few times.
This is a thought-provoking, revolutionary film from start to finish. It is cinematic genius.
It basically changed the face of cinema,
It really did.
Yeah.
It really did.
It was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, I mean everything from just the production design and the directing, the acting, and this movie is genuinely a perfect 10. I have never seen a film this good before. And honestly, if you haven't seen it by now, what are you doing with your life? Just check it out. Change your life, I think. Hey dudes, why didn't I get invited to the review? What the heck? dude.
Thanks, Jared.
You're welcome. And now we bring to you a special robotics dodgeball advertisement. Enjoy.
Thanks, robotics.
For more news and in-depth stories happening here at BBCHS, please visit The Boiling Point.
That's all we have for you today, Boilers.
I'm Jared Borum.
And I'm Ashley McCord.
Thanks for watching.
And see you next time.
And I'm feeling low.